Sorry, guys, no one could hear me for the whole time. So, hello. Hello, and good afternoon, everyone in the live trading room. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining, and of course, thank you everyone who's currently watching through the live stream channels. Thank you for joining indeed. Um, Today is the 18th of June, 2021. My name is Maurice Rothwell, English trading coach here at Traders Club 24 in Hamburg. We're logged in for the US market opening power hour. As most of you know from this morning, today is a trade warning. So no, well, yeah, just not to trade really. Reason being is what we call in English triple witch day, in German Verfallstag. Basically, it is the changeover of imports. So all of the futures on commodities and stuff like oil or coffee, just all of this is it's the changeover day. It's done on a 3 monthly basis. And today is the day when it changes over. So these days can be considered very profitable because of a lot of volatility, or they can literally just flatline and be terrible to trade. Um, Kind of like the NFP. So trade at your own risk. The reason being is, again, after these quarterly changeovers, it goes way, way back to when it took around 3 months to get stuff shipped across the Atlantic. So from Europe over to America, and people would actually reserve barrels of oil, for an example, from the next shipment, which would arrive in 3 months' time. So, you know, you say you've got 1,000 barrels of oil coming over in 3 months, and I say, okay, how much for 10 barrels? And they say, okay, yeah, it's 20 euros a barrel. And you say, okay, here's the 200 euros, and you reserve those 10 barrels. What you would then do is you'd actively seek out to charge people more money for those same barrels. So as time went on through the 3 months, people would then, you know, get the prices higher as they were arriving. And yeah, once the barrels arrived, they would have the handshake ready, and as soon as they arrive, you take the money and you give the barrels away. Pretty much the same what happens today. This was like the first ever trading, except they were very long trades, 3 month trades. Um, and it's pretty much the same what happens today. So people who are in the same situation, they've got long or short positions on the cash markets in barrels or on the futures market, and they want to keep the price of that oil, for an example, below or above their asking prices. They need to, sometimes they try to manipulate the market by then putting huge orders into the futures market, which then changes the price slightly in the cash market. And of course, as it is changeover day, it can just get a bit confusing. So yeah, there is a trade warning for you all today. I'm not going to make any trades. As you know, I'm not here next week. So next week I'm away. There will be some other stuff going on inside the power hour for you all. So I think there's a few things lined up. A few different people are going to be coming in here and showing you their strategies. And I think there's also maybe a few new strategies coming out the works. Maybe you guys will get a preview of it next week. So um, I I hope that's okay. Don't miss out, please. In terms of news on the calendar here, it is completely dead. So not really that much going on. Nothing to look forward to. Nothing has come out. Yeah, we can't really do so much about that. However, if we go over to the charts now, there's some good signals on at the moment. For those of you that were there this morning, sorry, but I have already released that hedge on the Dow Jones just because there was the opportunity there. And of course, like I said, I'm not here next week and I don't want to have a hedged position running through, 10 days of swaps. So I released it. As you can see here, there was a market was dropping the whole time. So that was my release, and that is the profit. If we go over to the Vola box, we can see 3 trades closed, 78 euros and 72 cents. That's 0.3% for the day. Yeah, and that's going to be it so far from me. I'm not going to be making any others. I think maybe if we can go to the last week, let's see what's going on. So huge profits this week on the Swiss box trades. 35 trades closed, 1,519 euros and 74 cents. That's 5.8% just this week. So above target there. Normally we want to hit a 1% target, and we're 0.8% over that. Of course, the numbers here are looking a lot bigger now because the account is growing. And of course, as the account grows, so will that 1% profit grow with it. So, hi, Mato. Thank you for joining. So we're going to go through a quick breakdown of the Vola box here because I know a few people in the room have just got the Vola box. So, what can we do? We can go. Let me just go to today. So here is the Vola box. So for those of you who don't know how it works, once you open up a new chart, you just right click, you go to templates, and down here you have the Vola box chart, and you have the Trade Radar Vola box. So the Vola box is when we want to just place the Vola boxes in the chart, and then when we put the Vola box Trade Radar, that is this screen. Okay, so basically what will happen is, as soon as you put the radar in your MetaTrader, then it's just a case of adding a Vola box like here, for an example. So you can see in the Vola box there's nothing in there, just those 5 markets. Now if I come over here and I add over here Vola box, okay, great, and then I go back to the Vola box, we can see that it's actually added in there automatically. And then what we do here is we actually go into the chart, and if we want to change the size or shape of the boxes themselves, what we do is we just go to we just go over here, so indicators, and then you go to Vola box, and then in Vola box you can change the box size. So right now that's 150. Let's say that we want to put that at 28. Yeah, so let's go there, click OK, and you can see it changes straight away. And then it's just a simple case of opening up the Swiss box into the chart. Okay, Swiss box has opened. You know how the Swiss box works by now. And of course, if the market is near that Vola box, it's just a simple case of clicking the circle inside the Vola box, clicking entry on, and that's it. Job done. Bit easier, we can actually use the Vola box chart over here. So here we can see all of the Vola boxes that are available in that market right now. So there's quite a lot, but yeah, we're not trading that market. So you can see now it disappears. And as soon as you get a signal in here, let's say the FTSE is currently flashing yellow, means that the signal is active. So we go over and it takes us to the FTSE chart. Over here we've got the Nasdaq. If we go over here, we can see, okay, we're near that trade now. If I click on this one now, it takes me directly to the chart. Click there, put my entry on, easy, job done. Okay, no worries, Romain. But yes, guys, so that's actually pretty much it from us today. Like I said, trade warning. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Trade at your own risk. I don't want to lead you guys into bad situations at the moment, and I don't want to be in a hedge right now as I'm not going to be here next week. So yeah, I'm sorry for the power hour today, but please, I'm back on the 28th, so be prepared, because we're going back full power. So that will be it from us, okay? So be careful in the markets. Be careful next week. You have any problems, send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? So, sorry. Thank you very much, Mike. Take care, everyone.